911.
Miss Cates? Rachel Cates? Ma'am, we got a distress call.
In 1564, Nostradamus predicted the destruction of Earth in 3 terrifying waves. The first wave is here. My name is Cade Foster. These are my journals. They killed my wife, framed me for murder. Now I run, but I don't hide. With the prophecies of Nostradamus as my guide, I seek them, I hunt them. I will stop the first wave. Quatrain 23, Century 3. The two-sighted will meet death in sleep, purged from the nightmare of a hidden enemy. Barricades protect spurious sleep, and the specter is lanced with common blade. Prescott, Maine. Rachel Cates is buried today after dying mysteriously in her sleep. According to Eddie's research, she was one of a handful of renowned psychics who make their home here. I usually think of hotlines and con artists when psychics are mentioned. But after everything I've seen, I wonder if the Gua have decided that this group is a threat they can no longer afford to ignore. I'm no psychic, but I have a strong hunch there's an alien in my future.
Give me a break.
Don't you have any respect?
Is that a rhetorical question?
Alan, let him go. Quinn's only gonna care when it's his funeral.
It's always a pleasure to see you, Molly.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
Lawrence Stanley, Mutual Insurance of Maine.
Oh, I don't want any of that.
Rachel Cates had a policy with us. I'm an investigator.
So what does that got to do with me?
Maybe you could answer a few questions. Your name is?
Why? It's George, but I don't see why that's important.
George Sadowski. You're one of Prescott's psychics.
Did Ellen tell you that? I'm not at liberty to talk about that.
I understand that you and Rachel studied at the university together.
So big deal. Is that a crime?
George, the only reason I'm here is because Rachel's death was a bit unusual.
Brain hemorrhage is a natural cause.
Not for a 24-year-old. Her medical history was clean.
I'm not a doctor.
Doesn't her death strike you as odd?
I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't ask so many questions.
Maybe I should talk to Ellen.
This guy bothering you? You pick on George, I pick on you.
That's okay. We're done here.
Rachel's death was a complete shock to our group.
I'm sure it was. What do you all do at the university?
We have the finest paranormal study group in the world.
I didn't think reading minds was something they could teach you in school.
Not all of us can do that, Mr. Stanley. We each have very different abilities that we try to improve with training, learning from each other. Molly has become a telekinetic of remarkable power. George's gift for hypnotic projection is now superb.
Hypnotic projection?
He can make you see objects that aren't there.
And what is it that you do, Ellen?
I have clairvoyance. I see things with touch.
You've suffered great loss, but it's made you stronger. You've taken a dangerous mission upon your shoulders. I sense self-doubt, sadness. You are being pursued. I can almost see them.
I never knew insurance work was so exciting.
It's quite a gift. The way Rachel died doesn't make sense. What do you think happened?
Rachel had a strong mind. She was very gifted. There can sometimes be intense competition in our group.
You think there was foul play?
Rachel was murdered.
The coroner's report found a massive brain hemorrhage. It was ruled a natural cause of death.
Mr. Stanley, have you ever heard of Susperience?
No.
Susperience, as in suspect experience. It's a very rare, very powerful ability. With it, a psychic can invade the dreams of another person.
Invade dreams? And then frighten the person to death in their sleep?
That's right. Your mind perceives death the same way whether you're awake or in Susperience.
Who'd have the ability to do that?
Quinn was our most gifted student until he left the program. If he can create Susperience, I believe he'd be deadly.
Very nice shot, my friend. Want another chance to lose? All I got is my rent money. How about everything you got against me sleeping on the street this month? That's what I like about you, kid. Got gamesmanship. Get in the beer. Fair pleasure.
Looks like playing pool with that guy's like swimming with sharks.
I'll tell you a secret. I'm not playing pool. I'm playing him. Rigged. I hate to humiliate you like this, kid. But sometimes, lessons must be learned. Take the shot. 8-ball corner. Take your time. Sometimes lessons must be learned. Hey, I'm gonna teach you a lesson.
Is there a problem here?
No. You're no cop.
And you cheat at pool.
Oh, pool sharking ain't about honesty. Besides, Ellen sent you here to talk about Rachel, so why don't you cut the crap?
You studied at the university for 3 years, then dropped out. So what's keeping you here in Prescott?
I'm evaluating my options.
I get the impression you're not the most popular guy around here.
No, Ellen's full of it. I had nothing to do with Rachel's murder.
How do you know she was murdered?
Man, you don't have to be a psychic to figure that out. Now, people my age, we just don't roll over and die.
Ellen seems to think you can create Susperience.
Really? No, even I'm not that good. Besides, you know, it was kind of cool between Rachel and I.
So why do you think the finger's pointing at you?
Because they kicked me out.
Out of what? Out of the program? Why?
I don't know, really. They didn't trust me anymore.
What was so important they had to kick you out?
Don't know it, man. Huh? We weren't there to bend spoons. Do you think academia really gives a damn about people like us? No. We were government funded.
What were psychics doing for the government?
I gotta go. I've said enough.
Quinn, who killed Rachel?
I told you I haven't got a clue.
Don't give me that. You can read minds, so don't lie to me.
Look, you back off, all right? Because I don't know you or anybody anything. You know, you might want to talk to Molly Simon, because I can never really figure out what she's thinking. Maybe she's your alien.
You're right there, Mr. Stanley.
Well, let me guess. You read the future and knew I was coming.
No, Ellen phoned and said you might be stopping by.
That's right. You're the telekinetic.
I prefer mover and shaker.
You know, Ellen didn't mention how handsome you were.
I'm afraid this isn't a social call.
Oh, all business, aren't we?
Hoping you could answer a few questions about Rachel's death.
I don't know anything.
Can you tell me what you were working on at the university?
I thought we were discussing Rachel.
I think her death is connected to the program.
I wish I'd never gotten involved.
Why is that?
Please, sit down. You're standing there is making my neck stiff.
Can you tell me about the program?
You've barely touched your tea.
You're avoiding the question.
Don't be rude, Mr. Stanley. Ask something else.
I'm investigating Rachel's murder. What are you hiding?
I don't like what you're implying.
What's the connection, Molly? Why did Rachel die?
That's enough.
You know, you are gonna make people very nervous asking questions like that.
Let me up.
Mr. Stanley, I really feel like we've gone off on the wrong foot. I was planning on a much more enjoyable afternoon.
Sorry to disappoint.
Oh well, could have been fun. I didn't kill Rachel. But be careful, because whoever did might see you coming first.
That's incredible, Foster. Some telekinetics use atmospheric pressure to move objects, but those watches are good to a depth of 300 feet. That's 140 pounds of pressure an inch. That's a hell of a woman.
How much longer is this going to take?
Stay cool. Want me to figure out which government agency is funding a bunch of psychics? It's going to take some time. Not exactly the sort of thing they put on the books.
What do we got?
And I've hacked through so many back doors at this point, I'm not even sure I'm in the house. We are here now. Welcome to SETI. Search for extraterrestrial intelligence.
They were searching for aliens.
I'd say the picture just became a little clearer.
And they must have been getting close to something to make the Guar take notice.
So the aliens infiltrated?
Well, I think it's safe to assume that somebody in that group is an alien.
Whoa, Foster, how come somebody like Quinn can't sense when an alien's hanging around?
Maybe the alien learned psychic techniques, used them to stay hidden, then used Susperience to commit murder.
Oh, that's a hell of an alien. So who is it?
Are these all the files from the university?
Yeah, that's all I got. Hey, if you want my vote, I say that it's Quinn. He might have the skills. He got kicked out.
Maybe there's a record of why they gave Quinn his walking papers. Maybe Quinn suspected somebody and they had him thrown out.
Here. Disciplinary report for unspecified illegal behavior. It's filed by GS. That's George Sadowski, Foster? Foster.
It's not gonna work this time, George. Come on out. Slowly.
It's so nice of you to let yourself in. Dude, I'm on level 8.
I want to know what you found with the SETI project.
How do you know about that? That's secure information.
Somebody didn't like what you were working on.
No way. The SETI project meant a lot of credibility for everyone.
Did it help your credibility to have Quinn thrown out?
Forget Quinn, he's a loser. Oh, come on, that's got my high scores.
Did SETI have you looking for aliens?
Since when did Mutual Insurance of Maine get interested in extraterrestrials?
Since somebody may have killed Rachel when she went looking for them. And right now, you're on the top of my list.
We used our skills to search space, analyze meteorites and radio waves.
What did you find?
They were called non-random complex signature radio waves, transmissions, alien in origin.
You found aliens. And you had evidence?
There was a fire. All the data on the aliens was destroyed.
You thought Quinn did it?
I looked him in the eye that day. I swear, it was like I could read his mind. I knew he set that fire.
Found your alien yet?
Think I'm getting close?
You think it might be me, huh?
You got thrown out for torching the SETI lab.
Didn't do it.
And who did?
I don't care. But I saw it as a good opportunity to tell those idiots to shove it.
So somebody sets a fire, you get kicked out, Rachel dies. All that just bad timing.
You know, if I was an alien, you'd be dead already. So get that through your head, Cade Foster. You know, I could call the cops right now.
You do that and people will keep dying.
Such a crusader. I can read your mind like an open book. And the only reason I'm talking out loud right now is so you can keep up.
You know about the aliens. Why don't you do something?
Save it for somebody else, man.
You have a gift. You can sense aliens. You can stop this thing right now.
It's not my fight.
You don't do something, one day it'll be your fight whether you want it to be or not. Why the hell don't you tell the others, Quinn?
I did tell the others. I told Ellen all about the aliens. Not the ones in outer space, the ones right here. You know what she told me? She told me to keep my mouth shut.
Please sit down, Mr. Stanley. There's no need for hostility.
You lied. I know about SETI. You had proof of the aliens. Quinn even told you about them right here, and you shut them down.
I absolutely did, and rightfully so.
Why?
Quinn mocked a serious study. I was not about to let him ruin our project with his tabloid fantasies.
Rachel died for a reason.
She was an excellent student and a vital part of our team.
Quit reading me the brochure, Ellen.
This isn't about insurance. Who are you?
That's not important. What's important is I'm here to catch a killer. Don't lie to me anymore.
I saw her die.
Rachel was alone when she died in her sleep.
No. I mean that Susperience killed her in her dream. I witnessed it. In the top drawer, there is a picture. Rachel gave me that a week before she died. The night she was murdered, I touched that picture and had an incredibly strong vision.
You saw her dream? Her Susperience as she died?
She was running through the cemetery. She stepped into her own grave and fell forever into an abyss.
What do you see now?
It's too much. I can't do it.
Ellen, the killing's not going to stop with Rachel unless you help me. What do you see?
It's very odd. I see. Why have you brought me here? I saw Rachel die. I know she's dead.
Is it possible she was one of George's hypnotic projections?
It's possible, I guess, but why would he do that?
Let's throw the investigation off track.
I don't want to be in her room. It feels terrible here.
Ellen, please. I need you to go through this room and tell me what you feel.
I don't believe that George killed Rachel or anyone else. Quinn's the one you should be talking to.
Then prove it. Tell me what you see.
Strange. It's vague. I'm not getting many impressions.
Keep trying.
Wait. I see Rachel brushing her hair. She's happy, I think. She's talking on the telephone. She's angry. She's arguing with somebody right here in this room recently.
Who's she arguing with?
I don't know. I can't tell. I'm sorry. It's too hard.
Why are you having trouble?
I can't explain it. There's something blocking what I see. Can we leave, please?
We'll leave. Just a minute.
where are you?
I'm outside Molly's house.
Molly's? I thought George was our guy.
I think he is. But Molly knows more than she's given up.
All right, stay alert. There's an alien buzzing around, let alone one with psychic powers. They're gonna be hip to the fact that you're there.
I know. What else did you find out?
Well, I think Ellen's right on the money about Susperience.
How so?
Well, I dug up some info on sleep-related deaths from this old contact of mine. You're gonna love this. Back in '72, the CIA was conducting experiments on nocturnal biofeedback by linking alpha rhythms together between people during REM sleep.
The short version, Eddie.
Dream killers, Foster. They were linking dreams together. They were placing agents in people's dreams to kill.
Almost like Susperience.
Bingo. Apparently it worked, too. Right, but then it turned on them. I mean, agents started dying. They had strokes, heart attacks. The dream state became just as dangerous for the agents as it was for the other person.
So during the dream phase of sleep, Susperience might be some kind of shared reality. What hurts one, hurts all.
Mind's a powerful thing, dude.
There's our answer.
What?
The Nostradamus quatrain said the specter is lanced with common blade. Maybe the killer can also be hurt in the shared reality of the dream.
That means you would have to fight the alien in Susperience.
Maybe.
No way, Foster. I spent half my time analyzing these quatrains. They're extremely ambiguous.
So what are you saying?
Look, fighting the alien on their own psychic turf is too big a gamble. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Relax, I won't make a move without talking to you first.
All right.
She's leaving, Eddie. I'll talk to you later.
Change your mind, Mr. Stanley?
Mind if I sit?
It's a start. I don't know what it is about you. You get me hot.
You get me curious.
I could be the answer to all your dreams.
Why don't you tell me what you were doing at Rachel's the night she died? I found Rachel's alarm clock with the face broken, just like this.
Want me to buy her a new one?
Molly, the time on that clock was 10:23. Rachel died less than an hour later. Explain that.
We had a little argument. She pushed me, I pushed back. No big deal. She was alive when I left.
What did you argue about?
Maybe you heard the lab burnt down. Rachel didn't think Quinn did it.
And you did.
Quinn set that fire.
How do you know?
There was a time when Quinn and I were real close. He only became a jerk when he started becoming the best. Rachel entered the group and started challenging his title. Quinn felt threatened by her. That's why he torched the lab.
Who did Rachel think started the fire?
George.
Why him?
She said he was evil.
Was that just an educated guess?
No, she said she had proof. I never saw it. Next thing you know, she was dead.
Why didn't you tell any of this to the police?
Look, I never saw any proof, and I'm not about to come forward with a big target on my forehead for nothing.
Molly, why should I believe you didn't kill Rachel?
If I did, would I be sitting here in this bar drinking coffee? I haven't been able to sleep in 2 days.
Hey, Quinn!
Hey!
Now, normally I would be a little nervous when a convicted murderer grabs my arm, but you have got a great smile.
I think I know who the killer is.
Have you forgotten? I don't care.
George set the fire.
So what are you gonna do, alien hunter?
I was hoping you could lend your skills. You turn your back on this thing now and you're a coward.
Thank you very much for clearing that up for me. And don't you ever tell me what I should do with my gift.
I should have let that guy beat the crap out of you.
Don't you give me that, man. You're a hypocrite. Huh? I know you question your choices. I'm not the only one who thinks the human race basically sucks, am I?
I can stop this alien, Quinn, but I need your help.
I told you I can't create Susperience.
You can or you won't. Or maybe you just need a good enough reason to do it. George?
Don't move! Keep those hands up!
What the hell's going on here?
Who are you?
I'm George Sadowski. What are you doing in my apartment?
We got an anonymous tip.
You get an anonymous tip, you break my door down?
We were told there was a violent disturbance.
Does it look like there was a disturbance here? I was just gonna play a video game.
Sorry, sir. You know, I'm gonna need to see some ID.
Sure. You know what? I think I left my wallet in my gym bag down at the club.
Take a look.
He was dead when I got here.
Turn around and put your hands behind your head.
I didn't kill him.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Somebody set me up.
Shut the hell up! Thought you didn't have this. What's our killer's name?
Insurance detective license, Lawrence Stanley. Oh, look at this. Impersonating an officer. Man, you're in deep. Dylan Chase, Independent Biker Magazine, bunch of other stuff.
Look, whoever you...
Hey, Bob, you hungry?
Yeah.
Sorry to bother you, sir.
We apologize.
George is dead, Eddie, just like Rachel.
We thought George...
We thought wrong.
Then who's the alien?
Quinn? I don't think so. I think he just helped me out of a jam. I have a hunch Quinn's coming around our side.
That leaves Ellen or Molly.
Something weird about Ellen. Maybe she's been pointing me in the wrong direction the whole time.
This is getting way too act out for me.
What about the quatrain? What are we missing here?
Well, I ran the 4 lines through a computer matrix of possible meanings. Who the hell knows? 3rd line is interesting. Barricades protect spurious sleep.
Spurious means fake.
Yeah, fake sleep.
Sit tight, Eddie. Gotta check one last thing.
Foster, where'd you go?
Dug up Rachel's grave. I didn't know for sure. I'm so tired, Eddie. You got any coffee?
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. What'd you find?
Rachel's casket was empty. They never buried Rachel, because Rachel never died.
Rachel's Gua?
I'll bet the aliens realized that humans with psychic abilities might be able to expose them. They sent Rachel as a spy to learn psychic abilities and derail the program.
Then she brilliantly faked her own death for a solid alibi. Man, she's probably coming after you right now, too.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Here, take this.
Thanks, buddy. Don't let me fall asleep, Eddie.
Gosh, Foster, I like to help you out, really, but,
But what?
You're already asleep.
Where are you, Rachel? Susperience is a shared reality, Rachel. What hurts me, hurts you.
The Gua have been waiting for this for a long time. I dug this grave just for you, Foster. Just like a human. You don't know when to give up.
Put it on my headstone.
That's enough, Rachel! It's over!
You stepped into the wrong dream, Quinn.
I did I?
Yeah.
You okay, Foster? Did it work? You guys okay?
It worked. We did it.
I was getting worried you weren't gonna show.
Are you kidding? I never miss a party.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Came to say goodbye.
Oh, you're leaving. We never had our date.
I'm sure it's my loss.
So hard to believe that Rachel was the killer.
As long as your group poses a threat, you can expect more like her.
They're never gonna get that close again.
When we saw Rachel on the porch last night, that was really her then.
She was watching us, seeing how close I was to finding the truth.
And then she set you up later with George and the cops.
She made me think I saw her die.
She used every psychic technique she learned here to turn you all against each other and stop the SETI program.
Be safe on your journey.
I will.
You've got to go. There's not much time.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Our choice in this matter is clear. We fight or we die. Quinn finally acknowledged the responsibility he has in this war. He found the courage to rise to his greatest potential. I'm grateful. Quinn now realizes what I know from fighting the Gua. Our apathy will seal our fate. Our action will ensure our victory. All we have to do is make the choice.